Welcome to the Prime Time podcast. Today I've got a special guest. Like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I would. Okay, so my name is Shanique Pryce. You may or may not know me. Probably have me on social media, but I am a full-time entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur full-time since I was 16. I don't know if this is like cocky to say, but there's some people that just can't work for people. Like, I know I'm made for like a leadership role. I don't feel like I was made to work for anyone or be under anyone. I did try the 9 to 5, but it wasn't for me. I lasted like 2 months, especially if you're under 18. They pay you peanuts, and I think that's what made me feel like, yeah, no, can't do the 9 to 5 thing. It's not for me, because on top of not being paid that much because of my age, it's just like, yeah, I can't. If you've been like following me since then, you would know I have had so many businesses. It's not even funny. And that's the thing about being an entrepreneur. Like, you keep going, you find a niche, not for you, you find another one, not for you. So I think I started off with I actually started off doing hair, but I wouldn't say that was more like a business. That was like just something I like doing because I'd like to do hair. But my full-time business, yeah, so I currently have 4 businesses under one whole kind of corporate name. One is Rose Room Graphics and Media Studio, which is literally just graphic design, anything design related. That's that. Lock and Keys, an adult toy store, not just toys, but anything to do with the adult kind of sexual industry. Kind of entertainment. One kind of entertainment because, yeah, it's not going well with the public. I've got Miss Brooklyn, which is an accessory store, and lastly, the Bosspreneur is a business hub where you just find vendors, wholesalers, business tips and advice. So yeah. Customized collection.
Makes sense.
Well, that's a lot of money.
Alright. So where are you off to right now?
Off to the hair shop.
I'm just
I literally just want a ponytail. I'm actually gonna go with this.
Yeah, that's the one I said go with.
Oh, so now you're excited because you feel correct.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's 2 different ones.
They're the same.
They're not.
Oh, they're the same.
No, they're not.
Okay, alright, cool. That one's a lot darker.
Exactly. They're not the same.
Yeah, that's darker. You can even tell with the... Go with this one, isn't it? Actually, that one to match your hair.
I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna go for this. Cause this, I don't know why, but I'm gonna go for this. Alright. Sometimes it is absolute overload. I'll have clients just ringing down my phone, just messaging me, because to them it's like they're the only client, but for me it's like, no, I have a lot to deal with. I've got to get around. So yeah, it's definitely hard. I had the graphic studio as well as the wholesale. They kind of started at the same time, roughly. So yeah, I was running 2 at the same time. Everyone has their tactics, but for me personally, I was already kind of like something on social media.
Okay, so you had sort of a following.
I had a presence, so it was a lot easier to kind of just push stuff out there, as well as using business tools like promotion, paid ads. I guess that's what helped, but it's really how you market yourself and how you market your product or your service, and not just how, but the quality. Just image wise, visualization wise, it matters, because clients or your customers are attracted to quality images, quality ads. So I think that's what kicked it off, because I started off with professionalism, so it was a lot. What it is never mind your product or your service first. It's how are you gonna get your customers, and how can you make sure that they stay loyal? How can you make sure that they're safe, their money is safe? Like, because at the end of the day, people want to know that their payment is secure. So that's the first thing. It's not like it's just a money grabbing scheme. Your customers don't want to feel like, oh, money's coming out of my pocket. And that's what a lot of entrepreneurs forget. That's why I say an entrepreneur is different to a hustler. They're two different people. Hustlers work by, they eat as they make, basically. They work like trappers. Let's say we both did hair. Let's say we both sold hair. Cool. One's an actual business, an actual lifestyle, but one's just like a hustling thing. It's just like a little side thing. Like, yeah, I sell hair. First of all, it goes straight into the company account. From that, you have to wait, because it might be, and again, it links to the whole hustler entrepreneur thing, because in fact, that customer might want to return that the next day, and you've got to send that money back, or there's issues, or sent the wrong product, or don't like it, whatever it might be. So it goes in the company account, and you gotta wait a good, like, whatever your waiting period is for your product or your service, 7 days, 14 days, cool. You wait until then. Put 20% aside, because obviously for every purchase 20% goes back into the business, so that way you kind of keep business money and your personal assets separate. So once all of that is done, and then take my profit from that. All have our own business.
Okay.
My older sister's a certified diamond jeweler. Yeah, we're all very entrepreneurial. My mum's always said, as long as you're not stupid, as long as you're not some low life, as long as you've got nothing, dirty one. She's kind of caught up with the idea that you don't have to go to uni to be successful. Regardless, I'm in uni, but she's kind of getting onto it now, that it doesn't matter how you want to get there, just get there. How did that come about? People would just contact me, because I guess obviously being so young and so entrepreneurial, people are interested in that kind of thing. So I think where someone would be interested in what I do, ask me questions, feature in a magazine, whether it be I'm wearing the product, or it's actually just about me, like myself. Yeah, it wasn't something I had in my plan. It's definitely in my plan now. So obviously that's how you get to the blue tick, but we can talk about that later. But back then it was kind of like, I was taken back because people are actually interested in what I do.
So how did that turn out?
Just not well. Like, so basically when I had the wholesale, I gave half of it to my ex, and that was the registered business. So I packed him 50%, got the contract drawn up, all that, yada 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 yada. And now he's not doing the work. Like, he's not doing simple tasks. Like, he's forgetting to do them. And in general, when it came to like him in his own life, he's just worthless. Like, he doesn't want to do anything. Like, he's not trying to work, not trying to do anything. Like.
So did he do this straight away without seeing his work rate or nothing?
Nah.
So did he prove to yourself? Did he prove to you that you deserve to submit to him, or did you just randomly say, I'm in a relationship, here, have me, everything?
Nah. So the little rundown on the background is we went to the same uni. So I've seen, okay, cool, and like we both did architecture at the time, and architecture is like it's a hefty subject. So for me, I took that as alright. You must.
What subject, by the way? Sorry, say that.
Architecture.
Oh, architecture. Okay.
Because that's where I was gonna take my creative career. So I kind of judged it from that.
And what made you say that I want to go down this route, not the average route of saying I want to marry a footballer, or I want to be a rapper, or I want to just be a rich guy's wife?
God forbid. I don't think you understand my hunger for success. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how to explain it, but I know I'm not supposed to be them, if that makes sense. Like, it all stemmed from obviously bad experiences that I've had. I just feel like because I was pretty much always treated like nothing, bullied in school, just bad experiences with guys in general. My family at the time wasn't the strongest, been in and out of care. I just wanted so much more. I said, no, I'm supposed to be at the top. I need to be at the top. Be honest with yourself, because first of all, that's the first mistake people do. They want to be somewhere, but you don't even know who you are. Whether you like to do stuff that is probably deemed as doing too much, or whether that's, yeah, I've done this, I've done that, so what? Like, you need to be honest with yourself first, because that's only you're only going to find out your true power through knowing yourself. So when I found out about myself, and you'll know, I can't say exactly what it is, but you will know when you know yourself. And it just gave me so much more power. I just started saying, yeah, call it COVID, call it whatever you want to call it, a drug, whatever, yeah, we can call it. Something's obviously out there.
Yeah.
People aren't dying for no reason. But for me, business-wise, at first, it was nothing for me. I was still kind of going, because I guess at the time people were losing their jobs, but people had income. So now that we've come to a second one, it definitely hits me left and right, because it's a thing where people just don't have the money to spend. And obviously being an entrepreneur with online stores, that's hard. Exactly, I solely rely on people, so it's been a hit or miss, but we're getting there. Graphics wise, I had to cut down on that because I'd have to meet clients often. So everything was just phone calls, video calls. Everything was kind of from a distance, which isn't the best sometimes. It's good to know your client. Don't like cliche businesses. I dug down the nets. I thought of courier service, spa. I was looking for anything that just wasn't beauty related, hair, lashes. I tell myself, I really like to do myself dirty sometimes. You know, I know it's gonna be hard. I like the challenge. Not only that, I want sustainable businesses. I don't want anything temporary, and the only way to do that is if you go for the hard stuff. And that's being really honest. You've got to go for the difficult things, because Amazon wouldn't be where it is if you didn't go for the difficult stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? So that was the main reason. Second reason, my sexuality. I'm very open. My sex drive is just insanely high. So added to it, I like to explore. So me looking at like all these toys, all these explicit websites, I was like, yeah, I need my own stuff, because yeah, there's stuff I'm looking for that I can't find, or
it's not attainable.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just not, I can't find it in ad formats. I can't, you know what I mean? I just can't find it in Harmony. So yeah, I'd pass sex shops a lot, whether it's Victoria's Secrets, which doesn't count as a sex shop, but Victoria's Secret and Summers, Harmony, the little ones on the like in central London on the high road. It kind of just thought, why not? You know, how much do these shops actually make? Because for some reason they're open up and running. They've been open up and running for years, even though you don't see that many people in there. So I decided to research it, and they're a $1 billion industry. Might not seem like it, but they really are. And that's because, as lot as people don't like to admit it, people have fetishes, people are very kinky, people are explorative. So you're going to have, how do you expect to have children? You're gonna have sex, you're going to engage, so why not do it with a bit of fun? You're referring to like OnlyFans creators?
Yeah, OnlyFans creators.
Okay, so the UK is not ready. You're not ready.
Not ready?
Not ready. We are nowhere near as open and as explorative as the US. What they do is what they're about. They love it. So the reason I really target over there, I've actually just collaborated with I don't know how you explain it. It's like it's a fulfillment service, but they're based in the US. So it's having my products more accessible over there. As I said, it's purely because the UK is not ready. Far from. They're shy, judgmental, not open to trying things. And obviously a part of the reason why I got OnlyFans creators to kind of collab with them is because, as I said, women from the US, they don't mind, they don't care. So them using my toys, I feel like it would make you, as a more international customer, being home-based, UK-based, makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. Like, it's okay.
Okay.
Girls use their stuff. It's alright. Hello. I do. Maybe. So there is I'm calling it the entrepreneur bundle. I'm preparing it for Christmas mainly. It's like starting off a business owner with their own stuff, their own line of products. As I said, your mug, your notebook, your laptop case, your phone case, all that stuff. There's another bundle which I'm putting together which combines all the vendor lists if you don't want to buy it individually. Because you might not know what you want to go into. You know you want to do business, but you might not know exactly what you want to do. So, yeah.
What would be your dream deal?
I don't want no deals. I don't want no... Anything collaboration-wise would be with influencers. Yeah, so obviously with all of that comes exposure anyway.
Yeah. So
I'm going to kick that out and I would say... commission based. So if it's, again, it would depend. If it's just a specific line for like a period of time, then every time something sells, yeah, because obviously it's my design, I put it on there. I think I would love to work with a corporate company, graphics wise. My dream company, that one's really difficult. Yes.
The main reason why I asked you that, because there's a lot of people that's taking deals and that out there, and they're just getting shit ends of the deals and that. So
yeah.
it was very important. I said, what's it called? You know what? Let me just see, and I want you to display on entrepreneur's mindset.
Quality.
Okay. Explain, please.
Quality. Do not think that taking a picture of your product on your kitchen counter is going to do it. Don't even start off with that, because when you start, it's hard to progress, it's hard to finish. If you're going to do something, do it correctly, do it the right way. And I don't mean go and get yourself a photographer. Go and get yourself 2 foam boards from Hobbycraft, set up a back and a front, get a good little ring light from Amazon, and photograph your product correctly. If you're an online business and you don't have your stock, just make sure that your stock images don't look too unrealistic, as well as using Canva. I don't know if a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, I know about Canva. Yeah.
Using Canva to create your flyers, your posters, making sure you're producing quality and not just shabby ads. So that's it. That's the number one rule: quality. Start with that. I've had so many, like, let's say artists, for example, can you promote my song? I'm listening to the song and it's just like, what is this? And I don't care if you're paying me. I don't care if I just declined £200. I am not going to do it because it doesn't fit with my brand. It doesn't fit with music I listen to on a daily. Like, it's not me.
Okay.
And so it's important, as I said, that same thing I said in the beginning, know yourself. If you don't, you'll get lost and you'll do anything for anyone. Don't do it, it's not worth it. It takes a bit longer to grow yourself. It's important that you take clean pictures, you promote legal stuff, as well as don't always ask for money. Be nice sometimes, because you never know. I've had people, I created a logo for someone. She started a cosmetics line and she's now, her beauty line is now growing. Like, it's a thing. And knowing that I did that for free, she comes back all the time and she's always saying thank you, I appreciate it. So as she grows, she's gonna keep doing that, and that's just gonna let other people know about my brand and what I do.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
I haven't been on dates like that to have a bad one.
Have you had a bad meeting with someone that, like, it didn't go right, or catfish, or like they were rude, or like you just like it flopped, or?
I'm gonna bet you I don't care. It's football now, but I'm not naming names. Well, I name names, but
Football is alone, man.
well, name names. Name begins with J.
Okay, go on.
He was. I've never met someone so up their own ass in my life. He was just self-centered. And it was just him. Everything was just him, me, I. Like, I was like, oh my god, I could not wait to go home. He tried to like invite me like back to his place after. I was like, no, I'm good.
So, what's the
Worst date of my life.
Worst date of your life?
Worst date of my life. Like, cool, he paid for everything and that. Cool, it was a nice little like shisha bar. Had the food was foul, but yeah.
When you're on a date, quick side note, when you're on a date, how do you find eating and that? So, like, perfect example, can you eat in front of a guy? Or is it just a little peck, or you boxing off your food and everything?
How I'm eating now is how I'm eating like a normal date.
Okay, because I know some females, when they on dates, they're just like, they're trying to seem so professional. They'll even make the date hungry.
Why?
They don't want the guy to say, damn.
Definitely it. Like, I'll have like 100 and something likes over 7 hours, but engagement wise it's like 1,200 people. Like, don't look at anyone's likes, because it doesn't reflect anything. So that's what that book's about.
100%. You uploaded a post on Instagram. You said everyone gets insecurities. I turn mine into my best assets.
Yes, I remember picture. Ooh, which was that? Yeah, I know picture. That one came to me in the moment. I actually remember when I wrote that. Yes, that picture. I remember when I wrote that. It was an old picture that I had in the camera roll of pictures that I had uploaded at the time, and I was contemplating that one. And I guess it was just like, you know, there was a few things about myself that I was just like, I don't really like it, so I'm not gonna post it. I was rolling through my phone because I needed a new picture to upload, but I didn't have anything. I said, actually, it's what makes me me.
Okay.
Like, my facial shape might be different to yours. It's my strong suit. What adds to the brand. Yes, I'm a businesswoman, but I'm still very appealing. It adds to the brand. There's certain things I don't really like about myself, like my nose, or my forehead, or the fact that when I laugh and I smile, like, don't make me laugh as well, because don't do that. Don't do that. I just have certain insecurities like about my chin. Like, there's just a lot of things I don't like. I'll happily say, but you've got to turn them into your best assets, because when it comes to, let's say, modeling, for example, you're gonna get the question, what makes you unique? And those are the things that you've got to slap in there that put you out of the box. You've got a good body or you've got a good personality, no one cares. It's about how you look. So, 5 years time, I'm looking at...
Are you in this country, America?
Oh, no. It's highly likely it's either I'll be in Manchester, because that is like my go-to place right now. I'm working towards having a life down there, or New York. If it comes to a thing where I'm international, it would be New York, because it's the hub for business. Actually, it's just the hub. Definitely working towards 6 figures.
Okay.
6 figures to my first million. That's what I'm working to. Within the next 5 years. On average, it takes about 5 to 10 years to become a millionaire. So, my end goal, as I said, is to get my business on the stock market. That is my complete end goal. Once I do that, can't talk to me. Don't know me. Don't know you. Once I do that, can't talk to me. Don't know me. Don't know you.